What's going on, guys? My name's Connor, and today I have a review for you guys on the Louis Vuitton Christopher PM backpack in the Monogram Macassar canvas. I'm going to be breaking down all the details of this bag as well as going over everything it's going to purchase on. So if you guys do enjoy these kind of videos, make sure to like, subscribe button, as it really does help out my channel and give a video to more people. And while you're at it, make sure you claim your 4 free stocks on Webull. I click the link below. All you got to do is sign up. You get 2 stocks for free, you get another 2 after your first deposit. So without further ado, let's get right into the review. Alright guys, so just before I take the bag out of the backpack, first things first, going over the retail cost. This bag actually retails at $3,050 USD. You guys are more than welcome to go onto the site right now, as it is currently in stock, so you guys don't necessarily have to go into the store if you guys don't want to. But the market on this, if you guys are buying secondhand or for someone that already bought it from the store, is going to be about $2,600. And Connor, how'd you come up with that number? I came up with that number basically by looking at StockX's average sales price. And their average sales price was $2,630. But after taxes and fees and everything else, it comes out to a little under $2,500. That's honestly what the seller is actually keeping after all fees are said and done. But I'd say that the last sale was $2,900, so it might be going up slightly. So if you guys are considering buying this bag, expect to pay somewhere around $2,500 to $3,000 ish, depending on where you guys are buying it. But if you guys are looking to buy from someone like me, I can actually get this bag for closer to $2,000 ish. I always had the best prices, so if you guys ever need anything, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. And also, if you guys are ever selling anything, I'm always willing to cash you guys out. So I just like to throw that in the video. And the next thing I want to go over is, after we take it out of the dust bag, is the actual measurements of this bag. So this bag is actually going to be about 16 inches in length. It's going to be about 18.5 inches tall. And then when it comes to width, it's going to be about 5 inches-ish when it's not holding too much. But obviously, if you guys are holding a lot, it'll range from about 3 to 7 inches-ish in width, which isn't too important. A lot of people just care about this size to know if they can fit computers, clothing, and whatever else. But obviously, we're going to have the complete monogram coated canvas all around, including the backside. I'll give it a little spin for you guys. Boom, it's an absolutely beautiful backpack, especially for those who just like the classic Macassar canvas on their Louis Vuitton bags, which I really like. Some people like to be a little bit more subtle and go for the Damier graphite canvas when it comes to their Christopher backpacks, but I honestly really like the Macassar. And honestly, this bag is going to go for a little bit more than the Damier graphite. As market on the Damier graphite is going to be a bit closer to $2,000, well, this one's going to be a bit closer to $2,500. But I believe they retail about the same. If there's any difference at all, it's probably about a $100 to $200 difference, which is really nothing when it comes to luxurious backpacks. And then taking a quick look at the backside, we're obviously going to have this heat stamp right here that's just going to say Louis Vuitton Paris. We're going to have this hardware right here. We're also going to have these completely adjustable shoulder straps. So they're going to be connected at the top, and obviously they're going to go over the shoulders, which is super comfortable. And I'll show you guys what that looks like once I model towards the end of the video. But down here is where you guys are going to be able to adjust it however you guys want. So depending on how tall you guys are, if you guys are carrying a lot, you guys like it hanging lower or higher, you guys can obviously adjust it to fit however you guys so choose to. And then we're going to have the Cowhide leather trim, which is probably the easiest to see right here towards the front, which is why I spun it around. You guys can see the stitching will all be completely even. We'll also have the Textile lining, so it's super high quality. You can even see it on the it looks like Tega leather, but it's not. The leather right here, just take a quick look at the lining. Louis Vuitton stitching will always be super high quality. So when some of you guys ask me, oh, how do you authenticate bags? There's a lot more that goes into it than just looking at the quality. But that's obviously the first thing I look at, because if the quality isn't good, then obviously that's a dead giveaway that's fake. And the next thing that I obviously like to look at is the date code and heat stamp. So we're going to be able to find the date code on the inside. I'll show you guys in a bit. But before that, I want to go over that the hardware is going to be made of silver color metallic pieces. So you guys can see all around, all the hardware on this bag is going to be completely silver toned. You can see some right here. You guys can see some right here near the drawstring. And obviously at the bottom near the adjusters, you guys are going to be able to see that. And I honestly haven't had too many issues with it getting nicked up. As long as you're setting the bag down carefully and you guys aren't dragging it at all, you guys really won't have too many issues. And I think they did a really good job placing the hardware so that it doesn't really get scratched up. But obviously you guys do got to take care of these bags, especially when you guys are spending so much on them. And so last thing before I pop this bag open, I obviously just want to take a quick look at the side pockets before I show you guys the interior pockets and obviously the main pocket right here. We're gonna have a side pocket right here, which obviously we just unbutton it and you guys will have some room in here. It's honestly not that too big. It's about the perfect size to hold a water bottle. I mentioned that when I was reviewing the Eclipse Christopher backpack as well as the Damier Graphite Christopher backpack, but it's perfect for just a water bottle. People are asking like, oh, can you fit more than that? Just think the average water bottle, honestly. But obviously you can replace it with keys, wallet, little accessories, and whatever else in here. If I'm going on a trip, which I recently did, I went on a little trip and I packed this bag to the absolute max, and I was able to hold clothes for about 3 to 4 days, which was how long my trip was. And I honestly used these side pockets to carry my socks and underwear, and then obviously in here I had like my pants, a few outfits in there, and obviously my computer and other little accessories. And some people think that this right here isn't actually adjustable, but it really is. So obviously if we pull this down and we move this from here, then this bag is obviously not going to be as tall and it's not going to hold as much. But since I was holding stuff and this bag was getting filled up to the absolute top, I had to loosen it to the very bottom button, which is going to give it the absolute maximum length towards the top. But obviously you're just going to pull this out, put it whatever hole you want, and then obviously this part will stay the exact same. And then so opening it up right here, I'll show you guys the inside really quickly. Obviously we're going to have that one flap to open it up, as well as the drawstring right here, which is really awesome. So obviously you just pull it out, and then wherever you choose to put this little part right here, that is how long the drawstring is going to stay. So if I pull it down all the way, then it's going to get super tight. If it's loose like it is now, this is the loosest setting because this part is as close to this as it can get. But I'll show you guys the inside really quickly. This bag is in extremely good shape. It's only been used about twice-ish. Let me just shine it in the light really quickly. So I showed you guys one heat stamp, but the main heat stamp is going to be right here. Louis Vuitton Paris, made in France, and that is one of the first things that you guys are going to look at when you guys are authenticating this bag. And then getting this bag in the light as much as possible, hopefully you guys are able to see this zip pocket right here, which is going to be the biggest pocket on the interior. So a lot of you guys always ask me like, oh, can I fit a 13-inch MacBook? Can I fit a 16-inch MacBook? I believe this pocket right here, let me just touch it for you guys. This pocket in front of the zip pocket will be big enough to hold a 13-inch, and I believe this should be able to hold a 16-inch. So you got a lot of room in here. I can't say completely for sure. Obviously it's going to be about 60 inches in length, so it's going to be pretty close with this zip pocket, but it does go pretty much all the way across. And on this side we're going to have two more small pockets right here. It looks like there's just one, but hopefully you guys can see there's a little divider right here, which is going to divide up the pockets. So we got one big one right here, and then we got two smaller divided pockets right here for a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets on the inside. So just to go over that one more time, we got the zip pocket, we got the long flat pocket, we got one long flat pocket right here, and then behind it we have two divided pockets right there. So you definitely got a room to hold a lot of stuff. And to be completely honest, a lot of you guys ask like, oh, how much can this really carry? Being a guy and packing like I do, a few pairs of socks and underwear, and then a few t-shirts, pants, jackets, and everything else, I was able to pack for about 3 to 4 days in this backpack. Anything bigger, I'd recommend you guys going for a keepall. And obviously, if you guys are in love with the Macassar canvas, they do have Macassar keepalls as well. All right, guys, so trying it on, here's what it's going to look like. Hopefully you guys can get a good look at that. I would definitely say that the Macassar canvas is the most recognizable canvas by Louis Vuitton. Obviously we have the monogram on it. Obviously we have the brown color, which is the most iconic color to Louis Vuitton. And so some people, when they buy it, they have the hesitancy of that they're kind of asking to get robbed, if that makes sense. And so let me know down in the comments what you guys think of that, because some people say, hey, I'd rather have the Damier Graphite canvas because not everyone's going to know what it is, and it's only the people that really know what Louis Vuitton is. But when you wear the Macassar canvas, people just know that it's a really expensive bag. So let me know what you guys think. I'm genuinely curious, but obviously it's a really good looking bag. I'll make sure to model it and throw up some videos on the screen as I'm making this video, or as I'm playing this video, to have them played throughout. But here's what it's going to look like, obviously. And obviously I did not mention, but we have this single handle right here. So if you guys want to choose to not wear it around the back, obviously you guys can just carry it from the side. I know I have my camera angled upwards, so you guys might not be able to see the backpack as well. But yeah, it is a super good looking backpack. Honestly, I do prefer the Macassar canvas over the Damier Graphite, which is probably an unpopular opinion, at least by those that I've spoken to about their preferences. And so let me know what you guys think. Let me know, do you guys think this bag is worth it? Is it worth the retail cost of $3,000? Is it worth $2,600? If you guys were able to get from me for $2,000, would you guys buy it then? Let me know. I'm genuinely curious, and also let me know you guys want to see my channel. I'm happy to bring it to you guys. Thank you guys so much for the support, and let me know what you guys think of the backpack. But again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And just before I close it out, I'll go over a few product care ideas. First off being that you guys are going to make sure not to drag this bag when you guys set it down. Make sure you keep it out of the water. And obviously, when you guys buy it from the store, you're going to get a dust bag in a box. Here is the dust bag right here. Obviously, I showed you guys at the beginning of the video, but make sure to store it in there because obviously there will be some discolorization if you guys are leaving it out in the light for long periods of time. So just make sure to do that, because if you guys take care of your luxurious bag that you guys are paying $3,000 for, then it will take care of you. But again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.